Okay, it's 3 o'clock. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Let me get, I got my computer going over here. So if anybody joins us, I can see you guys because I can't see on my phone. I am happy to be demoing a couple recipes for you today. So the first thing I'm gonna make is a pepper pecan baked brie. Delicious. Okay, it's super easy. It sounds fancy, but oh my gosh, so simple to do. So let me tilt the camera down and I'm going to show you what I'm doing here. All right, so step one, we've got a half a cup of pecans. So I'm going to chop those roughly, just chop them up a little bit, and I'm going to use the food chopper. So I don't want them too fine, just a little bit more than whole. Okay. And let me do the last little bit. I'm just gonna do them in little batches. All right, that's good. So for now, I'm gonna put those back into this little bowl so that we can use them in a little bit. And let's scrape this clean to make room for the peppers. Okay, so what makes this spicy is jalapeno. Okay, so I already cut the jalapeno up and seeded and took out the membranes. Do you guys know that I took this up one notch? No, I guess not. Hold on, there we go. All right, so you know that the membranes are actually part of the hottest part of the pepper too. It's not just the seeds. So you really need to scrape those membranes if you don't like it hot. But I'm gonna go ahead and chop up this jalapeno. With the food chopper, it's actually better sometimes to put the skin side up. We want these fine. But because if you put the skin side down, what happens is if you don't chop hard enough, see how it doesn't break up? Kind of still one piece. So I'd like to put the skin side up. Okay. All right, that's good. I'm gonna get some of the goodness out of here. Okay, so we have that jalapeno pepper chopped up. We're gonna go ahead and put that into this little bowl that we're gonna use for mixing. Okay. Now, since I was touching these peppers with my hands, I'll be right back because I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. Let me get them all up, but they can be very spicy. Okay, I am back once I find a towel to dry my hands with. Okay, so we got the peppers, and then what we're gonna mix it with is 1/3 of a cup of Apricot Preserves. This recipe only has 4 ingredients, you guys. Well, 3 technically. All right. It calls, the recipe, make sure you guys have it. It calls for 1/4 cup, but I'm doing 1/3 of a cup because I thought the sauce was just so delish and I wanted more of it. So putting 1/3 of a cup. So all we do is mix that apricot jelly or preserves with the jalapeno peppers. Okay, that's it. Okay, so it's mixed up really good. Now, the last thing we're gonna do is we are going to get, first of all, I have a oval shaped brie. So this is, I think it's a 6. Use my glasses and I can tell you for sure. It's a 7-ounce thing of brie. So we open that up. Now, a lot of people always are wondering, can I eat the outside of the brie? Can I not eat the outside of the brie? What is the scoop with it? Yes, you can eat it. So we're gonna cut it in half long ways here. I'm using a bread knife you have a little serrated knife like that, it works really good to cut this in half. And then what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna take our pizza stone, okay, large pizza stone. And we're gonna place that Brie cut side up right in the middle of the pizza stone. And then you're gonna take half of this pepper jelly mixture and you're gonna spread that over the top and be generous because this is the best part of the whole thing. So that looks like about half. Then we're gonna sprinkle half of the nuts. Okay, that's actually enough. Then we're gonna take the other half of the Brie and again, the cut side up, not the skin side, but this cut side up, okay? And put the rest of your jelly with the jalapeno mixture on the top of that. Oh boy, and then it'll like kind of pour over the side and that's what you want. It's really good. And we put the rest of the pecans on top. I think I'm not going to use all of this pecans, but most of them. I just want to have it fully covered, right? And then I'm just going to kind of pull those in a little bit. All right, now the bread. I've got sliced baguettes. You just place those all around. We're going to toast those at the same time that we are cooking our Brie. So one dish, one shot, easy peasy. All right, so we'll put them all the way around. Uh-oh, lost one, ran away, fell on the floor. That sucks too, because that was the little tiny heel. I like the little tiny heel of baked French bread. Well, mostly if it has like a lot of butter on it, because let's just face it, like isn't the main reason to eat good French bread like this just as a vessel for the butter? Like the butter's the best part. Or is that just me? Does anyone else just love the butter? All right, so that's that. Oh, yay. Amy! Wait, no, is that? Yeah, it is. Oh my gosh, hi. Hopefully you can hear me. And if you can't, there is, and if you want to talk, you can unmute because so far you're the only one here. But on the bottom left-hand corner, there's a mute button that you should be able to click if you want to talk to me. All right, so far I'm doing a baked Brie, and we have got our Brie mixed with apricot jelly and jalapeno peppers chopped up and some pecans. And then I have the spritzer, the oil spritzer. So I'm gonna pump that up and just spray the little bread pieces so they'll toast up nice. Just a quick spray around and that's it. So this is gonna go in the oven right now for, I gotta double check for how long. It is, I think, 20 minutes. Oh, no, not even long. Okay, 8 to 10 minutes. So we're gonna do the 10 minutes. So I've got the oven preheated to 425. I'm gonna throw this in and then we'll start the next thing. Timer. All right, 10 minutes. There we go. Hey, Lori. I didn't see you too. You guys should unmute. Talk to me. You're the only ones here.
Well, we have people talking around us. So we would thought it was rude because they're not participating. They're party poopers.
We'll show you who's all here.
Okay.
I don't know if I can.
There.
Well, here I go. Here I go.
You can figure it out.
Yeah. Just a minute. I got Stacy, who I don't know if you met.
Hi.
You have Mr. Tony.
Hey,
Mr.
Tony.
Miss Aubrey. My son Seth.
Hi.
Alan.
Hey, Alan.
The good people.
The good people.
The good people. Oh, looks beautiful there too. All right, let's start on the next thing. I'm going to show you. You guys will see what I made when it comes out of the oven, but let me just clear my space so we can do the next project. All right, I I got all my ingredients prepped. So I'm gonna bring them over here to show you all. Okay, one more thing. All right, summer corn black bean salad. That's what I'm making next. So I've already taken just 1 can of black beans and drained and rinsed them. So I'm just gonna dump those into my bowl. And I do need my cutting board. So write that off really quick. Now the corn. Okay, so fresh corn. A lot of people don't realize you don't have to cook corn, right? You just eat it raw. It's so good raw. So this is the corn kerneler. It has like little sharp teeth on the end, and then it allows you to just cut the corn off the cob. So what I do is I use this shallow bowl, right? I have these are pasta bowls. So I have this shallow bowl. Let me just click on this so I can, see what I'm doing. Okay, why is it not doing this? There we go. Okay, so what I do so it doesn't slip is I put like a paper towel in the bottom of the bowl, and then you just take the teeth part and you just push, and you have to use a little force to get the corn off, but you just start at the top and you just kind of push as you're going, and it just cuts the kernels right off of the cob.
Lori just got one of those. She says she can't wait to use it.
Oh, nice. Well, here's what you can make with it, Lori. A corn salad. Do you like black beans?
Yes. I
Yes,
love
we
them.
do.
Okay, so this is so easy. And you know what? I don't specifically have a recipe for this one. You can find lots of recipes, but I tend to use whatever I have on hand. So the corn, I mean, these are full kernels. You guys can see that, but full kernels. They come off really good. And fresh corn is the best, especially raw corn. I mean, I can eat it raw all the time. Okay, so that's the corn. Now the other stuff I put in there, I've already pre-chopped some green onions, about 1/2 cup. So I'm gonna dump those in. And then what I did was I already kind of cut some peppers. So I have red, yellow, green. I love all the colors, but my green peppers are the pasellas. They can be called pasilla peppers, or they can be called poblano peppers. So they have a little bit of heat to them. I know Amy likes spicy stuff, so you can use jalapenos. Yeah, Lori's sitting there going, no. Amy's going, yes. By the way, Amy, I have to tell you that I bought that. I haven't tried that cherry salsa yet, but if you remember, I bought a jalapeno cherry barbecue sauce when we were at that place for lunch.
Yeah.
It is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you put it on cream cheese?
no, we put it on ribs, I think.
Well, we put it on cream cheese and we spread it on cream cheese and then that salsa on the crackers. Oh, yum.
Well, this was not the salsa. This is the barbecue sauce. Let me show you.
That's great.
Black
It was
bean.
this one.
Black bean.
Jalapeno cherry barbecue sauce.
Nice.
Ooh, that
Oh
was
my
good.
God, it was so good.
You got that in Frankenmuth.
Chop up these peppers with the
Ooh, I
food
like that.
chopper. But
Lori loves her chopper.
yeah, the chopper's great. Leave them kind of big. I like to have the chunks. Now a trick with see, you have to be a little careful when you're cutting peppers with the food chopper. Sometimes it doesn't cut them all the way through. So you have to be very forceful. You want to really get your frustrations out on those peppers. Okay, let me get this.
She has a nice
This
kitchen.
scraper, I don't know if you have one of these guys, but this is called the handy scraper. Look, just helps you pick it all up and dump it in really easily into the bowl.
I like that.
So I'm gonna do a couple more. I don't think I'm gonna need all of these after all, but
Not the hot one.
Yes, the hot one.
That's nice.
And you can just pick it up and look and see and then keep chopping.
ironic part is
one more.
more civil war we
For
have
onions,
between
it's
each other.
great.
It's just
Yeah.
have another country just come invade.
Okay, that's good. All right, that's probably enough peppers.
Or spice. They pretty
Then
much use
cilantro. I love cilantro.
cars.
What about you guys? Do you like cilantro? Because some people love it and some people hate it.
I don't mind it if it's not too heavy.
I like cilantro.
If it's not heavy.
Well, you don't have to use it if you don't even like it at all. It's fine without it.
Okay.
I love cilantro. So one thing about cilantro is I'll just take the end and I just rip off a chunk of it, right? And then you don't need to worry about taking the stems off, you know, the leaves off the stems. Don't bother with all that. Just do a rough chop because the stems are edible. The stems are good. We'll just throw that in there too. Now, this is gonna get seasoned with just some salt and pepper. If you want like a little bit of a Mexican flair, you can put cumin in there too. But I just kind of eyeball it and I'll do it to taste. Sometimes I'll put fresh tomatoes in here. And then sometimes I'll actually put some chopped avocado in there too. But the avocado, if you're gonna have a big batch and you think you're gonna have some left over, I would not put the avocado in it. I would put it on the side and just put it on what you're gonna serve because it gets kind of mushy in there, you know? All right, so the last thing,
I can hear
pull
it.
this together because I'm trying to make this healthy. So there's no oil in here at all. What we're gonna use to flavor it is some limes. So I have my limes cut up and I've got my juicer. I'm just gonna squeeze that in. And it works, these work pretty good. We get all that juice in there. Get that mixed up a little bit so the juice can get everywhere.
That's all you put in it?
Yeah, that's it. Salt,
Wow.
pepper, and lime. And I'll throw a little extra because all the salt and pepper was on the top. So I'm just gonna shake some more on there. And we'll do the
Your
rest of the
husband's
lime.
assistant's not there today?
What's that?
Your assistant, your hubby's not there today?
He's taking a nap. He went out for a little ride earlier today and then he had to go do some paperwork stuff and then he came home and decided that he deserved a nap and I think that that's okay.
That's good.
All right, so let me mix that up. Let me just do a little taste test.
I might want one of those choppers.
Oh my God. Okay. It's perfect, but look at the colors in here.
Yeah.
Look how beautiful.
Gorgeous.
it is. So fresh. And what that took me, what time is it? Took me like 10 minutes, right?
Which is
That
good
only took
timing.
10 minutes because the timer just went off on the Brie. So that took exactly 10 minutes to make that. And this is a lot. So I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna serve that tomorrow on my 4th of July barbecue.
Yum.
Okay, let me get some of this stuff out of the way and we're gonna look at that Brie that's gonna come out of the oven right now. That's gonna be some good stuff.
Which one?
Make room for my Brie.
Probably some.
I know, I need somebody that comes and cleans up after each demo,
We'll
right?
come.
Okay.
We'll come.
I'm just so glad you guys showed up because I was all by myself here doing my demo. I knew it would be a rough day.
You want to hear the bad thing?
Only the big.
What?
We just went to Farmer in the Dell.
Oh,
Easy,
yum. Okay,
good. Wow.
let's see how this looks.
Good Friday, but.
Oh my God, the bread's perfect. Oh my God.
No, we didn't see what happened.
We
here.
didn't see what this was. Oh, it looks like
I'll
bread.
tell you. I'll tell you everything this was, and I'm gonna like bring you guys closer. I'm gonna kind of move the camera around so you can see. This is baked brie. Do you see that? Look at on this side.
Ooh.
Can you see the
Ooh.
cheese
Yeah.
sizzling and pouring out? Oh man, doesn't that look good?
That's
All right,
nice.
so that took like a few minutes. All that was, and I'll have the recording and I'll give you guys the recipe for it. But all that was apricot jelly, chopped jalapeno peppers. So Amy will like this.
Can't see them.
Mixed together. So just literally just apricot jelly and jalapenos, and then chopped pecans. That's it. You slice the round of brie in half in the middle. So you put the one down, a layer of the sauce and the nuts, another one down, a layer of sauce and nuts.
Wasn't
Wow.
We put all the bread around so that they got toasted at the same time.
No.
And
That
again,
looks really
you got
good.
an elegant kind of a, appetizer. And the jelly is the best part, but right there on a little crispy. And then you can see the little jalapenos inside.
It's rude to eat in front of people.
Yeah.
That does
It's
look really
really
good.
hot, so you might kind of not feel sorry for me that I'm burning my mouth.
Did you
All
butter
right,
the
so-
bread?
Oh my God, I wish I could share this with you guys. This is the second time I made it, and it's so easy. I'm gonna make this all the time. People think I'm so fancy, but I'm really not.
Did you put anything on the bread to toast it?
Or we on mute?
No.
Olive oil.
Oh, that's right. I remember seeing
What
you
kind
spray.
is it?
I just
olive
use
oil.
regular olive oil, and this is our spritzer. So
I haven't put olive oil in it yet because I didn't know if you could do it.
yep, you can. And then it's just if you don't use this a lot, the key is don't fill it to the fill line because olive oil can go kind of rancid if it sits around for too long. So if you're not using it constantly, just put a little bit in there. You can always keep filling it up.
Okay.
And then
And do you-
about every couple of months, just put some soap and water, spray it through, and then put clear water and just spray it through just to clean the little spritzer part out.
Gotcha. I like that.
I had to order 2 of these for my friends in Ecuador.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you already go on that trip?
Nope. November.
Oh, okay. I couldn't remember. All right, let me move this out of the way. Well, how are we doing on time? I was going to try to keep this close to a half hour. I think we're going to end up being okay. 5 minutes left. Okay. I went faster than I thought. What I wanted to show you guys after this, I don't know if I'll be able to. Maybe I can try to come up with something else. I can show you a few things in the meantime, but I've got 5 more minutes on my quick cooker. I'm making what's called root beer ribs. So you take spare ribs, cut them into chunks, and our quick cooker is essentially like an Instant Pot, right? It's a pressure cooker. It does pressure cooking. It does slow cooker. You can use it as a regular crock pot. It has a glass lid that you can buy for the top of it. So it can replace your crock pot. It can replace your Instant Pot. It also has like a setting to, specific settings for doing rice or chicken or beef. And then it does a couple things that I've never done with it, which I might not, but one of them is like, you can make yogurt in it, make your own yogurt. And I've actually baked a cake in it before. So I have a bundt pan insert for it, and I've done a pumpkin cream cheesecake in the quick cooker. The next thing I'm going to try is there's a recipe, and I know a lot of consultants who have made it. You can make a cheesecake in the quick cooker. So I thought that's kind of interesting. So I can't wait to try that one.
Yeah.
But the root beer ribs are literally just the spare ribs. And then we used, it's the Kansas City style barbecue rub. The recipe calls for the smoky barbecue rub, but you should have all three of these in your taste bud subscription.
Yep.
Lori. So you're gonna have to get Al to start making something with that.
Yes. He said to me the other day, I don't have any rubs, and I just went. And he says, oh, I forgot about them.
Tell him I'm gonna get them. Okay. So I use the Kansas City barbecue rub. Can you see how much is left in my bottle? Like I've already used this whole bottle. And in addition to those stuff that came in my taste bud subscription, this is my new favorite because it's like spicy, and it's kind of spicy and smoky at the same time.
Okay.
And the ingredients, let's see, this has it does have sugar, brown sugar, salt, paprika, celery, red bell pepper, onion powder, onion, paprika extracts, I guess, too, and smoke flavor. So it's good. But anyways, I put that on the ribs. I poured about a cup of root beer into the pressure cooker.
Nice.
And then set it to the pork setting. So it's got 1 minute left, and I'm gonna show you when they come out what it's like. So we'll go ahead and move and get ready for that. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna transfer them to a sheet pan and crisp them up in the oven.
She keeps saying.
Okay. So let's bring this over here. Well, let me let it go 1 more minute. Any questions for me?
I don't have any Pampered Chef anything, so I'm a guilty, horrible person.
I'll teach you.
Amy.
I don't cook. Tony does the cooking.
Can I ask?
Okay, well then Tony should be
And
watching
he
too.
just said we do have Pampered Chef. Okay.
Then Tony should be on here too.
He's
okay.
listening. He's listening.
Now, my like strawberry slicer, or the egg slicer,
Yeah.
my wire part is all bad. Can I order just the wire, or do they have a new and approved one?
Yeah. Well, it depends on how old is yours.
I'll send a picture of it to you.
Okay.
In
But yeah, they do sell just the wire like replacement piece, but if it's too old, it might be different. And I'll have to check the price of what a new one is versus just that piece, because
Okay.
It's not that expensive to begin with.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to order a chopper too. It falls apart all the time.
Oh, yeah, they can, especially if you use it a lot.
I use mine all the time.
All right,
Yeah, they look
so
pretty nifty.
let me show you a couple things I like about this quick cooker versus an Instant Pot. It has handles at the bottom.
Okay.
So you go to pick it up, and the outside stays relatively cool. I mean, I'm touching the outside. I can feel it's warm, but it's not going to burn me. And then this is the smartest thing ever. So turn it away from you. The steam comes out of here. Can you guys see that okay? Is it close enough? Okay.
Yes.
Steam comes out of here. The release button is over here. On most Instant Pots, you have to turn a little handle, and your finger is right next to where the steam is going to come out. So it's dangerous. So here we're going to let the steam out. It's going to be loud. Oh, not too loud.
Nice.
We gotta
I don't
get it
own an
off.
Instant Pot either, so you know.
Yeah, you do.
We do?
It's a pressure cooker.
Oh, pressure cooker. Okay.
But an Instapot is sort of different.
Yeah, yes. It's a brand name.
Yeah, Instapot's a brand name.
And
Wow, that's a lot of steam.
It's a lot of steam. Well,
And you
think
just keep
about
doing
it.
that till it stops?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it won't let me open the lid until all
Wow.
the steam is released.
Wow.
Because safety wise. So there's a little red button here. I don't know if you can see that, but
Yep.
it's still popped up. When it goes down, you'll know that enough pressure has been released.
Wow, that does take a long. Oh, yeah, but you just unplugged it.
I
So
did.
she just got
Yeah,
full.
normally you could let it sit for
Oh,
like
yeah.
10 minutes after it cooks.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then it won't take as long because it naturally releases some of the steam. But
Yeah.
it's released enough. I'm gonna take the lid off.
Because I'm gonna have to sit forward.
And then pull these puppies out. So, okay, so they're, look at how, so see how they're pulled away from the bone? That's when you know like it's really tender because they're starting to pull away from the bone.
Yep.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'll actually put these on the sheet pan and then I'm gonna put them under the broiler with some barbecue sauce on them for a few minutes, right? So that they're get little crispy like when they're barbecued. Because you know, I mean, right now they're tender and the meat's gonna be really good, but they're gray and that doesn't look really pretty, but they taste delicious. So really what you should do is, I'm not gonna do it right now, but is you can reserve 1 cup of the liquid and then mix that with some barbecue sauce and kind of heat it up and then put that on your ribs and then put it under the broiler. So you still get a little bit of that goodness from the root beer and from the cooking, the drippings. So
It's really good.
Look at it's really good.
We're really enjoying them.
oh, nice ribs. All right. Well, that's what I had to show everybody today. So thank you so much, guys, for coming. I'm going to stop our recording for a minute and get that part stopped, and then I can chit chat with you guys. So let's see. Where do I stop recording? There it is.